Rivalmaid from Texas, and my name's Brian, I'm the vocalist.
And my name is Brandon, I play bass and I also do synth production in the band. It all started out with Tony and I, and gradually as time progressed we found, all the right members that really fit what we wanted in the band. Escamilla, our drummer, he's a relatively new member, and Sydney, our other guitarist, is our newest member in the band.
There were a few small things here and there, but nothing too major, and most of those projects actually involved 2 or more of the members that are here now.
Rivalmaid came from an idea. We wanted to be on top of our genre, and we wanted to be seen as parallels with our idols and see them eye to eye as opposed to like their lessers.
And there were a few other names, ideas, but really Rivalmaid fit the best. It described us. And before we officially decided, we just fucked around and went with All Time Tony, and Tony and the Rest, and a few other names involving Tony, but those eventually got knocked down. Our single One Up has been pretty well received and we're stoked about it, but to be honest, we're pretty tired of it. We've been hearing it over and over and over again, and we just want to show you guys what else we got. Yeah, we're currently writing for our first EP, and we don't have a set release date on it, but be sure to expect it later this year. And beforehand, we'll drop a bunch of, singles and all that good stuff.
Well, we've been talking about doing a cover for a while now, and we don't want to spoil anything, but you guys are just gonna have to wait and see.
Not at the moment, but just like anybody else, whenever we're ready, we're gonna play some local shows and take it from there. I used to draw a lot actually, and I love messing around with digital graphics, photo, video editing stuff. And then Brandon over here, he's a musical jack of all trades. He knows a lot, he's good with audio production, and he helps a lot out with the writing.
But other than that, I'm pretty much worthless.
Yeah, it'd be pretty fun to tour with names like Volumes, Icy Stars, and even Issues. But really, more than that, I would love to be able to tour with some unsigned newer bands like Alive and Standby, like Vultures, Rumors. Got a lot of good young talent out here. Be really fun to play with. I haven't done anything too crazy, but whenever we were seniors, I threw a couple parties at my mom's house, and on New Year's, I was expecting her to be out later. But she came home, and I thought she was gonna be fucking pissed. But the party ended up going on for a little longer, and I ended up blaming the entire thing on Tony.
One album that really influenced me was Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park. I know it's kind of like cliche to say that, but it was some of like the first progressive music I was ever really allowed to listen to, seeing as my parents were really into it. And I liked how the heavy nu metal aspect of it met this sort of like hip hop rap style and just kind of like meshed really well. From there, I really wanted to pursue music.
I got about the same story. We got too many influences to count, but before I was into this kind of genre of music, my parents have like classic rock country roots, and I was the biggest fan of Van Halen. The 5150 album is the first like thing I listened to, and it's got such good songwriting to it, and the choruses are pretty catchy, and like I went from there, I wanted to do that.
So one random fact is that every member of the band knows how to play guitar somewhat.
It helps a lot with a little bit of the songwriting. Oh, and both of our guitarists, they only use ESP exclusively. Brandon's the only person in this band with a musically educated background, knows music theory and all that stuff.
So we have 2 Tonys in our band.
And that's not even as bad as the mix-ups we have with each other's names.
Like, people call him Brandon, people call me Brian, shit, I call him Brandon sometimes.
It's hilarious. I'm left-handed.
And me and Sydney still avidly play Pokemon.
And then Tony P is addicted to candy, like hopelessly, like he has a problem. Every month it's a different type of candy.
Very true. This month it's Mike and Ike's.
Mike and Ike's. And
I can hold my breath for a really long time. Want to see?
The biggest thing I'd like to say is support local music. Every band that you know and love, they all started out somewhere, and they wouldn't be where they are without your support. We're glad you got to see this, and we hope to see you soon.